quantifiable metric on the resume to determine if I would hire or at least meet the individual. So for me, again, I think it goes back to just looking at things like, kind of looking at the timeline of their resume and the jobs that they held, if they held jobs. That would be a big thing for me. A lot of people will put on, especially if they're in college, like intramural activities that they were involved in, even like fraternal organizations. Again, social environment where you have to be, an outgoing type person. That's the type of person I would look for and be willing to bring in at least for a conversation. Again, for me, as I said earlier, like I'm not a huge believer in resumes because, to be honest, you can write whatever the fuck you want on a resume. But when you get in the office, that's when I actually get to meet you and see who you are and find out what kind of person you are. So I'm probably more willing or likely to meet more people than I actually should, which is why I don't do the resume screening anymore. So people know, what I like to meet and who I want to meet with and who I want to have conversations with. But for me, when I would look at a resume, to me, that would be like, yeah, I'll absolutely meet this person, and then they can walk in the door and just, be absolutely terrible. And that's another thing that I've gotten better at myself. I used to give everyone, as nice as it was, the respect of at least 25 to 30 minutes for an interview. If I know now within the first 5 or 10 minutes that this is not going to be a fit, I just cut it short and I thank you for your time. And I know it sucks for the person that probably traveled to come into the office, but I'm not going to waste their time. I'm not going to waste my time if I know it's not going to work.